The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there. Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
The Biohazard 22 just redeemed Hydrate.
Hello, hello, and good evening. How are you? I'm here. And yes, we will be Genshin impacting. Oh, I get a hydrate. Thank you, Bio. I get to literally swim through space, apparently. Because how else would we get around? Hanakai Star Rail is updating as we speak. Somebody's got to keep me wet, Bio. I came back through here. I picked that up. Ugh. think I needed to go out towards the academy. Which is out that way. Should be able to get there. You're looking forward to doing the story until 6 a.m. Well, good on you. No thanks. I will be up at 5 to get ready for work. Hey. Dim star? Rift in space? Could be either. Luoyang Academy. Ghost. Ink blots. Human ink blots. Oh, sarcasm. Thank you for the subscription, Anarchy. I do love me some Anarchy. How are you? I have ink blot people. Ink blots. If I touch them all, what happens? What if I get wet and then touch them? Nope, didn't pick it up. Investigate the room. I mean, I thought that's what I was doing. I want up there. Because I want the memory spot here. Up, up, up. There we go. Up. You found me on TikTok earlier today. I'm so glad. I hope it was a bright spot to your day. Lizard, 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 lizard. Alright, we're going this way. Lizard. Oh, come on. Hello, Sand, and welcome in on TikTok. It's good to see you. I can't feel my leg. Well, I don't know why kicking a door would cause her issues, but okay, fine. We can pretend. And Paimon says, because even Paimon doesn't believe it. Wow, if we lie so bad we can't even trick Paimon. Yes, that is the dim star from outside above the building. What? You hate sand, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere. Okay, okay. Well, Blazing, that is your opinion. I like when sand buries itself in interesting places. Not really, but you know. Move the camera left and right. Look for Inkmen. Ink. Ah, there's one. Right there. Blat. It just got me. Exit this screen and continue your exploration. How did I get here? And, what was I doing again? Make sure you watch out. Okay. Wait. Oh, there's a painting. I like these painting puzzles. I actually kind of like these. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, it's Anakin Skywalker's opinion. Well, I don't know if we should listen to him. He's also a child killer. I am following paint people to paintings.
Strike a pop! Off to the freezer! Hold the line! Extinguished! Mine to wield.
Woohoo! Done and dusted. Your turn now, Dex. This is really, really, really what we're going with, Paimon. Done and dusted. Your turn, Dex. Okay. So I am assuming that has to go. Wait a minute. Nope. Okay. Let's try again. What am I looking at? There's a rock. There's a rock. There's a lot of rocks. There it is. Mountains cannot crush the buried spirit, although riven crowds, the sky at last appears. What I prefer as the Theoros I have observed, this action has been completed. Proceed onward, as I regale you with the allegory of the cave. No, I would definitely not prefer. Then again, I'm not into monster fucker novels either. Unfortunately, certain people who like the Theoros are. I guess that's you, huh? Since you pointed that quest out to me, that little conversation in Hanukkah was terrible. I was like, whoa, they really scraping the bottom of the barrel for that one, aren't they? No, see, hear me out. Soon as the new story releases and we get to go see Full Wish again, she's going to have to accept that she has lost her crown. I am the queen. I am the queen of the cult. Wolfman, how are you? Nodcry? Yes. Nodcry is still there. I mean, it's basically sort of done. Sort of. Technically, there's still a few more updates in Nodcry, though I can tell you that this new area they released is actually in Mondstadt, so... It's so sad that none of these are voiced, really, because I would love to know what they think these people from, like... Let's see, the one guy we talked to is from, was from the time of Nibelung. I'm like, yeah, that would be a long time. I don't think they speak the same language, but maybe, I guess. Just how did you come up with that description? This goes back to how a certain border fortress rose to prominence when Remuria was destroyed. Wow, we're really going far back again. One day, after much time had passed, an old man arrived at its gates, claiming to be the acting master of the Kuwa clan. One day, the two sides fell to arguing. When the Remurian commander said that he was in charge of music in the army, the acting master thought him weak. But in truth, the greater your musical mastery, the higher your rank in the Remurian military. And this commander, why, he had already undergone petrification. By the way, I don't know if you've heard of this, but everyone in the Remurian inner circles was transformed into Ichor, becoming semi-immortal golems. Yeah, actually, yeah, I was aware of that. So when the acting master channeled his inner energies into a single strike, he only wound up hurting his own hand. Ugh. He then spoke harshly, lamenting a lack of successors to the Gua clan's secret arts, and the withering talent on the vine in his era. Why, he so claimed he didn't even possess a vision. Of course, he wouldn't have been selected if he'd had one in the first place. After enduring the apathic interval, we could no longer receive visions. But anyway, back to our story. The commander shot back with a choice of words of his own, claiming that the legati of Remuria were far more terrifying than he could ever be. Sure, cool story, Paimon's Boses. Also, don't worry. Travelers 1000% got what it takes to defeat a legatus. Yeah, I do, in fact, because I have. At best that I keep a low profile, huh, Paimon? Haha, that's great. By the way, why were you in the painting? And what are those humanoid ink blots? Jet, Kazari, Dunyarzad, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yep. Morokai, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you again. Just like my cage, which was encased in layers of paintings. So the ink blots we saw back there were actually people? Yes. Now a word to the wise. The more realistic a painting is, the more fitting a cage it is to ensconce your spirits. After all, its essence may be grasped at a glance. Mm-hmm. I mean, I actually recognize most of them. Could I tell you exactly which quest they were from? Dunyarzad? Yes. Jet? Yes. Kazari, no. Shichong, no. Deirdrith? I think so. The Landis? Yes. How am I today? Actually, I'm doing pretty well. I'm feeling a little... I'm finally getting my footing under myself at my new job, and feeling like I almost know, I don't know, an 18th of what I need to in order to do the job successfully. But you know what? I'm feeling pretty secure in those, like, 3 things I know how to do. So, I mean, it's not much, but it's better than knowing nothing. Ooh, you make me happy. Thank you. I love head pats. And I'm the bestest girl. I'm not even a brat today. I've been so good today. Alright, we're heading back. Checking out a painting. So, paintings should hold. Multi-layered paintings should hold. Zari, the Shrine Maiden from Inazuma. Okay. Yeah. Xichong, the Chasm. I did Chasm Delve. Oh, wait. Is that the little girl from the Chasm Delvers? Because the little girl from the Chasm Delvers also was sad. Deirdre, A Space and Time for You. Oh my gosh, yes. The woman, yeah, that was sad. The Lindis, Rare's Betrothed. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that, Blazing. You had to pull all of them out, huh? I am the bestest girl, Morokai. I promise. I promise. You should totally believe me. It is indeed fabulous, comparable to the finishing touch from Rex Lapis's hand, which brought stone to life. And with the power of your heart and mind, you can really turn those lifelike paintings into reality. Anyway, what's our next plan of action? You might need some proof that I'm a good girl? Ooh. That's gonna be hard to accomplish. I mean, I could probably fake a halo. The key to restoring the entire library lies in completing that final illuminating stroke. But before we do that, we must first restore this painting. I want strokes. Somebody needs to illuminatingly stroke me. How about me? Hello? Me? Raising my hand. It's me. Hello? No. That's a damn shame. Nyx is the queen of cult leaders. Fullwish just wishes she was as awesome as me. Join Nyx's cult because while we may be the dark side, we literally have cookies and tea and coffee and no poison and no forced lobotomies, unlike Fullwish. Once the heavenly heart emerges, the four horizons fade to white. What a commanding name. That's Inazuman preferences and painting names for you. Theoretically, we should be able to complete the missing part of the painting in the Tower of Radiant Light. But with our path barred, it seems we can only head to the Abode of Resplendent Talent to see if we can reach the Tower of Radiant Light from there. Wait, it was behind this door the whole time? Paimon had Traveler kick this thing full force. Traveler's strong enough to level mountains, but the door didn't even budge. Fullwish has the Wish.com version of Power Rangers. See, it's right in her name. Fullwish, Wish.com Power Rangers. Yeah. Who wants the Temu version of Power Rangers? Not me. Is your foot numb? Yeah. Probably because this door was manifested from the painting through the mind. As such, it doesn't exist as physical matter as we know it. Historia once mentioned that he had a teacher named Aristocles. Aristocles? Really? Wow. Okay, Aristotle, got it. Who was always saying the mind prevails over matter. I guess this is what they meant. By leveling mountains, you say? That would make you as powerful as Ajdaha. Speaking of which, yes, we know Ajdaha. The Mahavaipulya chamber told me that Ajna already existed back in his era. As such, the so-called finishing touch that brought the dragon to life was nothing more than a legend, the invention of later generations. A fine story all the same, of course. You have a disappointed noise. What is your disappointed noise about, Blazing? Can I help you? And did you realize something from that? I just told him, you've ruined a precious memory, you know that? I can relate. Never mind, just take it as a fun little anecdote. Anyway, since the door was born from a painting, a painter must open it. Allow me to do that for you. You don't seem very surprised. Aristocles was Plato's real name. Really? Oh, yeah. It was, wasn't it? I've always heard him called Plato. I knew Socrates and Plato and Aristotle, of course. And Socrates was a big believer in all the things. Well, all the things that I did actually, because I forgot. You're absolutely right. I forgot. There you go. There is a little bit of Greek history that I did not remember off the friggin' bat. Oh my lord. Look at that. How disappointing. It's okay. I shall hang my head in shame. Absolute shame. You know, I don't have I have a praise kink, not a shame kink, just to be clear. That's because Lady Nyx has been through even crazier stuff. Haven't I, though? Lots of extraordinary adventures, huh?
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more.
Guess I shouldn't even be surprised if you've saved the world before. She and her brother were separated by an awful god. The main goal of our adventure is to find her lost sibling, so Traveler can understand how you feel. I hope you find your sibling, and may you live a life of peace and happiness. Oh, Paimon's sorry. She forgot that you won't. Please, don't apologize. It was my fault for bringing it up. Also, that's not what I meant. I really hope that your wish comes true. Thank you. All right, open sesame. And that is a reference to Blazing eyeballing you. You should know. What is open sesame from? You should know since you just quoted Dunyarzad to me. Oh no, there's an Elder Kindness a cosplayer and NP. Oh no. No. If the painting is real, that sounded deep. Alright, where are we going? Through the painting? Nope. Around. Around and around we go. Where I stop, nobody knows. These photos... Ah, they were painted using a camera. Yes, painted? That's not a painting. Back then, your sister told us of something capable of creating pictures even more lifelike than the most realistic paintings. We all wondered what it would be like. It's a shame that she didn't have a camera, nor did she have a picture painted by it on hand. No worries, I do. Now that I've seen one myself, it does look incredibly lifelike. How is that for feeling smug? Machines have taken realism to its natural end, but there's still room for imagination, you know? Not exactly. No matter how realistic the painting, it still carries the painter's emotions and aesthetic sense. Though some of the colors can't be found in the real world, you can really feel the painter's heart from the way the said colors are used. Even the most realistic painting carries with it minor details of fiction, exaggeration, and blur. That's where the artist's aesthetic and craft come into play. Okay, it's not like Paimon doesn't get it. Paimon just wanted to compliment you so she could ask you to, maybe draw something for us later? Don't you already have Albedo's painting of you? Paimon wants to see what a more expressive version of her would look like, though. Thank you so much. Could Paimon have a look? Sure, these photos were taken during my sister's vacation. A passerby she asked was really bad at photography, so some photos only show the top of her head poking out from the bottom. But I can tell that she's smiling happily all the same. Sorry to let you see that. The lighting and composition of these photos are terrible. There's no sense of depth or layering at all. It's not that bad. I think these are the best, photos. Yes, fake toes. Faux toes. Fake toes. Yep, fake toes. What do you think? Thank you for the follow, Melody. Black hearts. Ooh. Better than faux fingers? I don't know. Fake toes, fake fingers. I mean, if your sister hadn't insisted on only showing her head, these would have been the worst of scenic paintings. I mean, scenic photos. But thanks to her, they have become memories and proof of her presence there. I think I get what you mean. I found my stuff. Let's keep helping Daoji out, shall we? I think the paintings there leads to the abode of resplendent talent. See if you can find a way to the Tower of Radiant Light from there. That said, I won't be joining you for your next journey.
Melody_Blackheart just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you for the hydration. I appreciate it. Somebody's got to keep me moist and talking. Otherwise, it gets awfully quiet in here. I'm sure Blazing would be thrilled. I mean, a good third of the photo is lost behind that frame, though. I will hear you out on that one. I'll head back to the central area to let others know we're safe. Then I'll be back in no time. Whether I succeed or not, I should have enough time to see you again on my way back. All right. Through the painting? Through the painting. I'm not going to put a hole in anything, though. I'm magic. Burb. Burb. Where'd the borb go? I like how we just teleport around randomly. Wait. Excuse me. Fish. Oh, you mean I can't? I'm a little mad now. It's fine. I just wanted a few more fish for my collection. But no. 1, 2, 3. Any more paint blobs? No more blobs of paint. Nope. Okay. Ah, yes. Paintings. Painting 1. And painting 2. Which I have, yep, definitely. Okay. And more cranes. Wait. Excuse me.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
And that one goes out that window. Oh, more people. You like how this quest constantly messes with perspective? Actually, I kind of think it's really fun. I like the changes in perspective and the pictures and matching them up with the scenery. Actually, I kind of like that. That was an event that I didn't mind doing. Oh, this is the guy they decided to name Mauki because it's actually Escher. Escher? Yes, I know who MC Escher is. Did you just see the glitch? Or was that my computer? Do I recognize this NPC? Yes, he does look familiar, but... Fontaine. Definitely, I think. Fontaine. Yeah, there's definitely glitching going on here. You did not see any glitch because you're eating right now? What are you having? Was it tasty? I love food. I love hearing about food. One of my favorite things to have is girl dinner. I have girl lunch a lot. Pizza rolls. Very tasty. You saw it too, Anarchy? Thank you. I'm so glad I'm not losing it completely. Escher is the form Dotori stole when he manipulated Scaramouche, so that's why he's glitching. Oh, that's Dottore. That would explain the glitching, but... Oh, wait. That does look like the guy. Okay. I didn't remember this outfit on him, but yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. If that's the case, you should come with me. I'll take you where you need to go. Weird guy. Whatever. Let's follow him and see what he's up to. Paimon, you're so cute. He's gonna take me where I need to go, huh? Ah, something feels off, huh? Yep. In a world Concealed within the painting, the spreading ink is a terrifying tide that can consume everything. Lingering within its reach will cause you to take continuous damage. With Dex's help, seize and unfold the paintings to construct paths that didn't exist before and escape the spreading ink. Yep. Run, run, or you'll be well done. Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, that's unfair. Yeah, I don't think it's fair to Toria's influence here. Oh my god! Oh. Sorry about the yell. One of my kids walked up behind me and tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like, "What?" Okay. Now. Ah, yes. Back here. I don't know that Dotori... Why would Dotori have power here? Daoji, can you believe it? We ran into a fake Escher. You fill Daoji on what just happened. This must be Milanta working from behind the curtain. To him, names are nothing but a string of numbers slapped onto us when we arrive here. How could he know that Maoki was a nickname that Escher's grandfather and father gave him in his childhood? But as it turned out, everyone here gets along so well that you can call him that now. Just because we were somewhat unsettled by his paintings doesn't mean we dislike him. It's just that messing with space is a grave issue around here. That only makes Paimon want to see his work even more. You'll get the chance to see it, I'm sure. Wait, are we seriously going to be inside Escher painting kind of style stuff? Because that's going to be so freaking cool. I need that in my life. I mean, who hasn't always wanted to walk through one? Would be wild. Now that we've got the whole set of paintings, one stroke is all we need to connect them. Allow my clumsy hand to provide that finishing touch. After all, I did coach Kanu on his leeway landscape paintings. He won't mind me adding a little something. Through this painting, you should be able to reach the pavilion of paintings at the center. Once you are inside, try reaching out and plucking the heavenly heart. It just occurred to me, adding feet to a dragon and dotting the eyes of a dragon are both sayings concerning dragons, but their meanings are worlds apart. They surely are. Interesting. All right.
Paimon thought it was some kind of abstract art. Turns out, it's something else entirely.
Oh, it's up there.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
All right, so we're here. Oh, we actually like unrolled the painting. That is so cool. Hey, we've got people. There's people. Look at us saving the world. One more painting at a time. Kanao, Yoshi, Bosch. You've all come back to life. Yoshi. I know it's Yoshi Toshi, but Yoshi! Yoshi, for real, referenced. I love Yoshi. Sorry. Yeah, and I never want to paint another screen again. Good to have you back, Traveler, Paimon, and our young Zetlind. I owe you all a great deal. You really look like Hilda.
She's my older sister.
I know. This old man's still got an eye for people. Speaking of which, Zetlind, come here for a moment. Loot!
You've earned yourself a reward.
Melons. Okay. We're gonna talk about melons. Right here in front of my tea? It's her sister's drawing. The sadness conveyed by painting the fruit. What? Paimon, speak English.
Isn't the sadness conveyed by painting the fruit impressive enough?
I mean, you gotta be really talented to make a painting of fruit look sad. But just as a canvas, once colored, cannot return to pristine white, how could I possibly forget what I've learned? Let the mediocre piece be as it is.
Is that so? So it's just a mediocre piece? And yet, she still signed her name on it.
Yes, when we artists take commissions, we always use secret signatures to sign our work. So she named the painting Long Live Life. And then she left. What do you think? Are you going to take her painting with you?
No, let it stay where it belongs. Such paintings may become lost and destroyed in less than 100 years if brought outside. Better let it repose in eternal peace here with you.
I see. There were cabbages in those melons. There were cabbages in those melons. Something I never thought I would say. Looks like everything's going smoothly.
Astoria, what are you doing here?
Daoji told me that you had arrived at Luyang Academy, so I came along with him. How's the search going? Have you found what you were looking for this time?
I have.
Could you tell me what it was that landed in Luyang Academy this time? This is the place of painters, after all. And to tell the truth, I haven't the foggiest what it might be.
Photos from my sister's camera.
A camera? I've heard people talking about such devices before.
You're falling behind. The painters have all heard about cameras from Zealand's sister.
That's because people here focus on the visual arts. It's normal that she'd talk to them about it. The thing I discussed most with Hilda was philosophy.
Philosophy?
It's hard to imagine my sister talking about this with someone as knowledgeable as you. Oh, you flatter me. We weren't getting into any deep or complex debates. We were just chatting about how to look at the very everyday things around us. For example, the most fundamental question of philosophy is whether one should or shouldn't end it all tomorrow. I am gonna have to ask Cake about that one. I don't think that's accurate, but I'm gonna have to ask Cake about that one. And I don't think Cake is not here. Of all the times I needed Cake to be here. The most fundamental question of philosophy is whether we should or shouldn't end it all tomorrow. I mean, in fairness, I think we've all asked that question once or twice. It's fine. Everything fine. Zyland was gonna... I knew she was thinking about it, but like, look, there's only so many things a person can say while streaming. One of the things I was pretty sure that Zyland has been deciding on was whether or not she was going to off herself after saying goodbye to her sister. And apparently the more this conversation devolves, the more sure I am that that is exactly what her intentions are. Because she always kept phrasing it, before I say goodbye. Before I say goodbye. You're not fooling anybody, honey. Allow me to explain. In a sense, our inquiry into the world is a search for the very meaning of our existence within it.
Whether we are the children seated upon the gods' knees, or merely echoes in the winds of inconstant time. All of that is too far removed. How can an ordinary person weigh themselves against the universe? For most, the world is no more than their own life. If we one day discover that everything is destined to return to nothingness in the far future, would our lives now still hold meaning? How would our lives not hold meaning? I mean, that's the question here. It still holds meaning to us and those around us. So whether or not the world turns to dust in the far future does not change the current existence and meaning of life. Or should our lives be a shoreless sea of suffering to begin with, then the world may in truth be but a collection of agonies. In either case, there is no difference between living and not. In the latter, death might even be called a release. Dude, are you depresso espresso? Because you've been drinking a little too much of the espresso. I don't know which. You're drinking too much depresso. We need to get this man some better coffee, people. Paimon doesn't think that's right. Not that she knows how to argue against you, though. And what was my sister's response? Never mind that. I was the one arguing that even if life is inherently meaningless, we should still choose to live it. Ah, it seems you haven't heard. I saw my sister's tombstone back at the sanatorium. Thanks for trying to save her in the end. What's written on her epitaph? One lifetime doesn't count. Is that what it says? I see. Zealand. I can hardly believe it myself, and I wish I could say something to take your pain away. Give me some time, though. You don't have to say anything. I thought I'd cry the moment I saw her tombstone, but as it turned out, I was unusually calm. It would have been better if I had cried. That's not what I meant. Anyway, you'll understand later. Loot? Loot? Yes. Alright, we've got the picture. Ah, yes.
A dash of frost. You've earned yourself a reward.
Amidst the ink-tinged mist. Added to the archive. Okay, that's actually really pretty, though. Alright, which way are we going? Well, we know which way we're going. Wait. Alright. I want to see if I can go that way. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. Could just do this the easy way.
But who am I for the easy way? I'm not easy. I really need to figure out what is wrong with this. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can figure this out. See if I can fix this real quick. All right. Let's see if that fixes this issue. We shall see if Bear is here and notices. I have been working on trying to fix this for a while. But we shall see if I have finally succeeded in fixing the never-ending ads issue. Like, what the heck is Twitch doing?
The abyss is like the
Those of you
world's
on
shadow.
TikTok don't have to deal
It's
with it.
always
Those of
there.
you on
It
YouTube
will
don't have to
never
deal with it.
perish.
Lucky. Lucky you. Or if you're subscribed, obviously you don't have to deal with it, which is excellent as well. Let me see here. Which way am I going to go? Ooh, I really want to go to the desert pavilion. I do love Deshret.
A little shower needs to annihilate.
I went in here, but I did not see a way to get the chest. I must be missing a way up. Like... up. Somehow. Oh, Josephus. Now I can breathe easy here. Embrick reconstruction. Embers. Okay. What are we gonna construct? I will have to come back and talk to this guy. Because I do wish to know more. Can I walk in here? Or is this the thing I need, like... Ah, yes. This is the thing I need 3 of those for. Yeah, definitely don't have that yet. I need to go that way. I'm gonna have to go around. But I can get there. And this is where we got her thing. Yeah, I'm guessing they don't want me just to cheat my way up, huh? want this thing. And the trial. Wait. Ah! Up! Who thought I could steer in these things? I didn't realize I could. Oh, we know I missed at least one. Oh my god. That's awful to try and see. Yeah, I did miss one. Yeah, haha. Good evening, Morokai. You sure it was back there? Yeah, these things. I haven't quite figured these guys out yet. What? How did I get over here? Okay, recover the treasure. What? Yeah, of course I failed. Haha. The NBV, how are you? Wait. Oh, I get
TNBV
head
just redeemed Give
pats.
Nick's head pats.
I mean, who doesn't love head pat?
TNBV just redeemed stretch.
Oh, I get a stretch too. You haven't slept enough. I'm sorry you're tired. I get a stretch. Oh. Oh, that feels so good. Thank you, TNBV, for the reminder to stretch. I appreciate it. I definitely haven't slept enough. Then again, I haven't slept yet. How do I go higher? And drag up and out. Up! not like it doesn't want to go up. Hold the left mouse button and drag up and down. Drag down. How about down? Does it like down maybe? Does down take us higher? Come on. Take something from K-pop Demon Hunters. Can we get the mic a little bit higher here, people? Alright. We're gonna go that way. Alright.
You've earned yourself a reward.
There are two right here, but I'm going to deal with them later. Alright, we are definitely going off that way. Ooh! Hello, big friend! We haven't seen this guy in a while. I'm doing well, TNBV. I'm finally settling in at work and feeling more confident with the things that I'm learning and not feeling like I'm always wrong.
A treasure buried in time.
From swords to plowshares, a mechanical device originating from the nation known as Conria, here classified as a field tiller. As it is not equipped with any form of cognitive simulation module and can only operate according to the limited set of preset instructions, it is presumed to possess little combat value. It should, however, remain suitable for basic agricultural use. Yep. They're very good at agricultural use. Very good at agriculture. So we are going that way. You've got 3 minutes till you start yours? Oh, Anarchy. I was so nervous. I just started mine. The 13th was my first day. And I spent all of last week in training, and I will be spending at least the next 2 more months in training, I swear. But I'm getting there. Oh, I see here. Yeah, nope. Nope. Mistakes were made! There's Geo, Animo, Hydro, and Dendro in there. Yay! I made it to the top. Oh no! Oh my god. For real. Can I climb? Yes, sort of. Your current job showed you an important thing that no matter if I know absolutely nothing about something, just give me a little bit of time and I'm gonna get the hang of it. Yeah, right? This has been some very tricky stuff, let me tell you. I feel like there are 100,000 things I have to learn. King Pluto, welcome in. How are you? Are you having a good evening? Or time zone? Relative time zone? You wish it would be 1 week of training. Unfortunately, 3 months of boot camp. Ooh, anarchy. You know what? You know what?
Yourself a reward.
There have been a lot of people in my chat that have either been through boot camp or would be heading out for it. So that's not an uncommon thing to hear. I'm doing really well, King Pluto. I'm doing really well. I am having a good evening. Ooh, CNVV, you did something bad. Tell me all about it. You bought monsters on sale. 2 plus 2. Really?
A little emotion. Hold the line. Billowing surge. We should make the most of these supplies.
Why does it look like I'm about to pop a bubble? It's a bubble. You've been trying to limit energy drinks as much as possible. Oh, you bought Monster. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How could you? Ah, wow. It's pretty creepy. Yeah. Why am I getting biblical salt pillars? why am I feeling biblical salt pillars here? All right, hang on. That way is one of those. I need me? Oh, TMBV. TMBV did a very bad thing. He did.
All
He
right.
did.
Let's head off.
He did a very bad thing. He's supposed to be monitoring his energy drink usage, not splurging on it.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
Vitruvius, are you still alive? I'll give you the coin King Deshret awarded me. Really? In specific areas, Dex can seize objects made from quicksand and deconstruct them into their original quicksand state. When tapping again to release, new structures can be constructed. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Demian.
Dex can use sand to construct a variety of brand new structures. Okay. Oh, we have a friend. Hello, friend. What is your story? You people, I've not seen you around here before. Are there really still newcomers showing up now? But since Dex is with you, I suppose you're backup. My name is Vanippy, and I come from an era when King Deshret's divine form still walked among us. Paimon's the name, and this is the Traveler. And our team's got one more member, Zealand. We're probably what you consider people from the most recent era. Zealand, would you happen to have an older sister, by the way? By any chance? You know my sister, too? Everybody knows her sister. Except her. Wow, it's kind of funny, huh? In my day, I was a nobody, just one of many working on King Deshret's mausoleum. I loved exploring that thing, by the way, and the underground in the desert. I know. Unpopular opinion, but it's true. I was traveling in the desert one day when I was suddenly plucked from the sands and thrown into the apothic interval, where I was for, I want to say less than 100 years. Then, once I left and came here, I found the place full of ancients, some from times preceding even King Deshret himself. But we all got along just the same. Now, what I really want to know is if the people that are up here know about Rukkhadevata. Because if they are, then they're no longer part of the Irminsul, which would be something. I think that would be fascinating to know. Later on, the Sisters of the Deity here told me they hadn't plucked any desert buildings, and asked that I reconstruct them from memory. From memory. Okay. It was only with everyone's help that we managed to build this place at all. But now, look at these ruins. You know, speaking of which, Paimon has a question. Those sand statues out there, are those, artworks from your era? You know, from back in King Deshret's day? Perhaps they were created to serve as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical body and life itself? You truly are very different from your sister. You must really enjoy reading, like the others. Those are people. All of them. They were punished by being turned into sand. Whoa. Don't worry, they're all still alive. Death doesn't exist here. They'll be restored once the problem here is resolved. Oh, wait, didn't you say that whoever saved you would get that coin King Deshret gave you as a reward? Paimon bets it worth a lot of Mora. I'm not handing it over. It's my lucky charm. Besides, the only thing I have left to remind me of my old life. 100 out of 10 Paimon act. Yeah, I know. I love Paimon. I love to hate Paimon, in fact. But this is so important to you. All right. Guess we'll be super nice and not press you for payment. We've been chatting for too long. Looks like it's here. We don't have time to stand around talking. Are you at least at the level of a novice Remurian Centurion? There we go again. Paimon doesn't even know what kind of standard this is supposed to be. I just put a wall in front of him. It's fine. That good enough for you? Approach the Guardian from behind. Okay. Okay. I'll just walk right through him. It's fine. Hey, oh my god. I was just talking about you. Look, for serious, the game just said that the true question of philosophy is whether or not we live or don't live tomorrow. Basically saying one should off oneself. And I was like, what? I was like, I don't think that's the primary question of philosophy in any way. What happened? I think this guy is having too much depresso. Alright, let me grab my Kazuha because I am done playing around. Let me just have the thing.
Want me to come along?
Yes, yes I do. I want you to come along, Kazuha.
Okay, let's take a walk.
Tesmizet. I love your name. There's so many Z's. I love it. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Med check for me and cake. Evening meds done. Check. Let's go. Yep. Don't fall off. Yeah. Okay, there's one up there. There's one back there. I'm doing well, Tez. How are you? Are you having a lovely day? Evening? I don't know. Whatever the relevant time zone might be. I definitely need to defeat the keepers. Yeah. I'm getting distracted. Ah, yes. There's the keeper. Which way is he facing? Oh, it's 8:30-ish? Well, you're only about an hour behind me. Okay. Can I just slaughter the guy, please? No, can't slaughter him. Fine. I have to do this way. I don't want to do it this way. I would rather just slaughter him. Please. Thank you for the follow, King Pluto. I appreciate it. Look at his back. Look at his back. Okay. Well, first, I guess I need to figure out which is his back. Is this his back? Or is that his front? Ah, that's his back. Oh, just shoot it. Got it. That's his front. Thank you, King Pluto. I needed to find his ass end. I appreciate you directing me to the business end of the guy. Didn't you have your own hierarchy back in King Deshret's day? Well, those scholars at the Mahavipulya archives have read enough good books that their combat assessments actually hold some weight. It's nice to be so well read. For instance, on average, the knights serving under Arenias could take on 3 standard Rimurian centurions at once, though they're half a rank below Arenias. Medjay, who served the Crocodile King, wasn't considered exactly an elite fighter, but was highly adept at dealing with monsters, so in terms of rough power level... All right, let's go save your friends first. But I want to know more. We can talk about that later.
Ooh, what a pleasant surprise. Truly an extra slice of joy.
Yeah, okay. We can thanks for doing that so that I couldn't see what I was doing. Alright, we are now up. Wait, can we go higher up? No. Okay, how...
Yep.
Those are the ones I can just beat up. Sweet. Yes, we have a survivor. Okay, it's Vitruvius. Thank you. Let me get on with the murder and the mayhem, please. Venippy, you're still alive. How wonderful to see you. Of course, I know that death is not possible here. What I mean is, I'm so glad you didn't turn into sand. Anyway, you know what I mean. I do. And thanks to all of you. And Dex, too. I didn't do a thing. Neither did I. Neither did I, Zillan. Don't worry about it. Without King Pluto here, I would still be trying to figure out the ass end of that guy. Because apparently that was an eyeball and not a butthole. Little did I know. Little did I know. I can't tell the difference. Oh, thank you, King Pluto. Somebody finds me amusing. That is definitely wonderful. Hey, I'm somebody's favorite streamer. I love it. I love it. Actually, I think I'm a couple people's favorite streamers so far. So there's that. Mistakes were made. Many mistakes, Anarchy. Many mistakes have been made. There is one thing I can guarantee you. Guarantee you. Don't build your characters like me, because I don't know the first thing about anything. And 2, if I did it, it's probably the wrong way. Also, if I'm streaming, it's definitely scuffed. So, yeah. That's pretty much all the guarantees you get from me. Also, that I will do it all with a smile on my face. Because at least I'm gaming and having fun.
A treasure buried in time.
Alright, wait, where did the dude go? Oh, there he is. Ah, yes. It might be a bit self-indulgent to worry about my own epitaph. You probably think me ridiculous, but I've actually already decided what mine will be. Please, tell my love and Patripolis that... Vitruvius! He turned into sand even before he was done speaking. I'm hopeless. I'm actually fighting the urge to chuckle out loud at this sad juncture. He's going to be so mortified once he stops being sand. That's a rather optimistic take on the situation. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with that guard first or search for survivors as long as we can? I'd say deal with the guy, but that's me. I should be able to get behind this little guy now. And shoot him. Pew pew. Pew pew. Alright, alright, alright. Well, that's definitely low. I need to go back up. Oh, that was a mistake. Mistakes were definitely made. Alright, let's do this again. Go the long way around this time. Instead of trying to cheat the system. Oh, there he is. Okay, one more. And another one gone, and another one gone, and another one bites dust. Where is the ass end of this fucker? Got him. Okay. Now where? It's not like you're telling me where to go. I do love it when someone tells me what to do, don't you? There's gotta be a way up. I want the balls. Where's the little balls? You know the little balls that make you fly? Let's try over here. Hey. Boy. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? Hey! I knew there'd be balls somewhere. Now. There he is.
Okay. And where'd the other one go? There he is.
Let's move out.
Ah, there is a person in there. There's a person in there, but I can't tell where it was directing me. Oh wait, I see the little circle on the map, thank God. Hello? Kashama, would you like rescued? No. Okay, you would not in fact like to be rescued. Got it. Got it. Okay. I mean, I hear the ticking. Like, there's just like tick, tick, tick that happens when those guys are around. But, like, I'm not seeing him.
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking. I have no idea what I did to trigger that. Okay, that works. I am awesome. Look at me rescuing people by doing nothing. So they do remember Rukkhadevata. That just answered the question I asked earlier. The era Kashama comes from the era in which the Dendro Archon had yet to become a child. Well, that means they remember Rukkhadevata. How about what? Then how about how we can stop folks from turning into sand? Any ideas? Stopping the Guardians, I would guess. We didn't manage to learn much from exploring earlier. After all, no one here at the Desert Pavilion is well versed in the mystic arts or the sciences. So it seems we're back to the only known method, defeating the Punisher of Gomorrah. That you need not worry about. We have Traveler, who has the strength of a Romurian tribune. Looks like someone's been promoted again. But there's no way to find the Punisher of Gomorrah. It has hidden its form. That is a problem, yes.
You know, it wasn't easy getting everyone out. How about we leave this place first and get back to the main hall? Astoria and Josephus are there as well. They seem rather knowledgeable, so maybe they know a way.
Oh, Astoria is safe too. That's really good to know. He's the most experienced of us all and is always open to learning new things. If we're talking about anecdotes, history, and culture, he's probably the most knowledgeable person in this world. Then let's go now. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure this out and save Vitruvius and the rest.
We should make the most of these supplies.
And this, you know what? I'm going to do this while I'm here.
It's here. Might as well. Huh? Yep. Oh, somebody getting angry. Somebody pissy. He in a bad mood. He in a bad mood. That dude's PMSing for real, for real. I don't remember this section of the building being here this full. You don't remember this section of the building, huh? That's because it didn't exist, dude. I do what I want, I die happy.
A dash of rest and rebuild.
Okay. It just built a set of stairs? Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna complain. More stairs. I mean, it's really holding me by the hand here. It's like, go this way, do this. Afar's Avian. The apparent leader of the suppression type keeper, stronger than the average keeper. You're gonna hate this part? Oh, I bet. I'm getting that feeling. I'm getting that vibe. King Pluto, I'm getting that vibe already. At close range, decks can also seize their cores directly, dealing massive damage. After seizing the cores, you have to quickly tap within a short period of time to deal damage. Got it, got it. Uh-huh. Hey, that's rude. Oh.
Okay, okay, okay. So I have to beat these guys and the big guy. And I get to grip his core, huh? I mean, I normally do that, but I do.
Let my name echo in song. A little amuse bouche. Goose on the loose. Hold the line. Covenant of the deep. Yoo-hoo!
Get him! Oop, I just ran off the edge. Yep, perfect. Tell me that doesn't start it all over. Okay, good. Really? Oh, come on. There was plenty of room between those walls. My ass ain't that big. Come on.
Allow me.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. What the hell is it with holding the... Ugh. Nope. Not gonna work. I cannot figure out what I'm supposed to do. What is it supposed to do? Ah! Got it. I had to make him turn around. I had to yank on his tail. I mean, or pull his hair? Was I supposed to pull his hair? I was supposed to pull his hair. Little did I realize. I'm supposed to wrap his ponytail around my wrist and go this way and do what mommy tells you to. Good boy. Little did I know. Somebody should have told me.
Where are we? Is that all over?
That's right. It's all over and everyone's been restored. There should be a lot of people out here, I'm just saying. What is it? Why are you two worrying your lips like that? Are you so moved to see me that you have to keep yourself from crying? They burst out laughing. Oh no. Love is fate, as is death, and neither is a laughing matter. The eye was freaky. Fine, fine, no more laughing. Where's Zealand, by the way? No idea. I was standing outside with everyone else. They were still in each other's arms a moment ago. I told little Scarpa to stop and get everyone back to the main hall. Then I left and came over to you. Everyone should still be somewhere around here.
Oh, she found her sister's thing. I know. Thank you, Cake. I'm logging off. I did take my meds. Did you take your meds? When Blazing said this would be a 3-hour world quest, he wasn't wrong. Then again, Blazing finished this entire thing long before I even started it. I tend to take my time on these. Does nobody die here? Wouldn't it be impossible for anyone to leave behind a truly magnificent epitaph then? Given my former status, I could probably be laid to rest at the priest's cemetery alongside branches of silver and white. Which would be a tremendous honor, albeit one without any space for an epitaph. In that case, it's a no for me, because I've already written mine. It says, "Thank you so much." And what about that coin of yours? The one from King Deshret's day? You're still thinking about that. Fine. You can have it once I've finished chanting my 10,000 prayers of penance to King Deshret. This one over here got worked up upon hearing Kshama talk about the king's fall, that he actually cried, "You lie, you lie! You lied, liar, that's impossible!" Honestly, that's better for a laugh than my epitaph. If you're gonna be so grudging with the coin, just forget it. And this is the point where we say we're only here to help Zealand find what she lost. We're here helping you out, just 'cause you happen to be here. Smug Paimon. Self-righteous Paimon. Thank you, Paimon. Thank you, Traveler. Oh, no. You only got dragged into this because of us. So we gotta make this right for you. Such undisguised partiality. I'm truly grateful to you two. I shall take all of the loot. Alright, everybody's full up. Everybody full up. I started that, didn't get to do it. Alright. Unfortunately, this is going to be where I call it for this evening. And I will do that challenge right there before leaving. I'm doing it. This is the last thing though, and then I've got to go to bed. Because 5 a.m. comes entirely too early. Disgustingly early, as it were. I'm definitely missing. There they are. Um, Where are they? Well, there's a ceiling on this. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Do we try again? Now let's try going up to down. Nope, I'm still missing them. Where could they be? Flew over and around these things. Huh. Very strange. I will have to try that again later. I need a dendro bow user. Nope. Catalyst. There she
Everything's
is.
ready. Let's go.
Wait. Wasn't that how we trigger that? I don't remember how to do any of this. This is made for people who still remember how to use mechanics from 3 years ago. Which is sadly not me. Is sadly not me.
I'll only demonstrate.
Mama
this
Nix
once.
needs a refresher course in Sumeru. Alright, everybody. That is going to be it for tonight. But I will be back tomorrow. And you will see me again. No Icarus this week because our group isn't able to get together. But I will either be streaming this or Hanukkah Star Rail. Wish me luck. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And I will see you again later.